Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in all Magic the Gathering formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you all for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jordan with Crocodile MTG, here bringing you another Magic the Gathering video. Today we're playing Bant Blue, White, and Green Spirits. We're currently 4-0 in the league. This hand's a little interesting because I want to keep it because it has 2 spell quellers, but it's a little slow. But we are going to go ahead and keep it. We're on the play, so that buys us a little bit of time here. We're going to go ahead and start out by playing a Heliod Fountain and passing the turn. And we'll see what our opponent plays out here. We are currently 4-0 in the league. If we win this match, we are going to be 5-0. It'll be our second, I think, recorded 5-0 league if that is the case. We'll see here what our opponent is on. It looks like mono white. Okay, so this is actually an interesting matchup. I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually a pretty decent matchup for us. So we'll see what our opponent plays out here. This is perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play Spell Queller here, steal the Heliod, and now our opponent can't even attack. Real good. Lots of value. Ooh, that's even better. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play this land here. We'll go ahead and attack in for 2. So the fact that we're going to be able to be reactive against this deck is extremely important. Being able to play Spell Quellers to steal Heliods or Walking Ballistas is going to be really, really important. Alright, here comes a Nykthos. I'd really like to find a Rattle Chains here. Alright, we'll play Spectral Sailor. Alright, so this turn, let's see here. If we play anything, we're not going to be able to use Spectral Sailor's ability. So we're just going to play a land and pass. Not pass, we're going to attack and then pass. And depending on what they play, we can either Spell Queller it, or we can draw a card with Spectral Sailor. So hopefully our opponent doesn't have anything with Flash. Oh, what the heck? They have a Stasis? Alright, unfortunately we're going to have to take that out. Now we can at least start getting aggressive, and hopefully this is going to be good enough to keep our opponent off of finishing out their combo. So they're going to get to gain a little bit of life here. They can tap Nykthos for 3 at the moment. If they have a land or another Inspector, okay, they actually just draw. Alright, there's Knight of the White Orchid, but we're tied on land, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead here and play Empyrean Eagle and get the value in. We'll attack with everything. I think this puts them on a 2-turn clock. I'm not 100%, but the issue is now they could just have the combo. If they just have the combo, they could just win. Are they just going to play a huge Walking Ballista? Okay. Here's the thing, though. If they try to ping something, I'm going to wait till the last ping and then Rattle Chains. I think I just take the damage here. I don't want to block. I want to make them ping our Empyrean Eagle out of the sky. 2, 4, 6. Okay. I do have to wait here. There's a Collected Company, but we don't have a green source of mana at the moment. Alright, so we're going to attack for lethal here. Alright, in response to this, I'm going to rattle chains. It's going to force them to kill their walking ballista, but... Empyrean Eagle does come down. Now, unfortunately, we already played our land this turn, so there's no point in attempting to draw with Spectral Sailor and getting a green source. So if they have the combo here, they do win this turn. That is something we have to be aware of. Alright, now they don't have enough mana to actually win. So this is actually looking pretty decent for us. And they don't have enough power on the battlefield to kill us. So we're actually looking in pretty good shape here. So they have Walking Ballista. They can play it for 2 if they want. And hopefully we find a green source. Why are they playing out the Rest in Peace? Interesting. I would have much rather played the Walking Ballista for 2. Unless they just see it as like they have to find the combo next turn. Yeah, I think the combo's their only out. Alright, let's find a green source. An untapped green source. Botanical Sanctum's not it. Alright, there's another Rattle Chains. I'm going to go ahead and draw another card with Spectral Sailor. We drew another Collecting Company. I should have drawn a card because we would have been able to do this last turn. Alright, I think I'm just going to wait a turn. This is really unfortunate. They're going to play a humongous Walking Ballista and attempt to kill Spellqueller. So what is our out here? We have to Rattle Chains in response to this. Why wouldn't they have just played... What they should have done is just played a 7/7 Walking Ballista and then attacked with everything. Because we would have had to block everything. I think this still works out in their favor. I think they still have to block, but they're still going to attack. But what's awkward is they can win on our upkeep, but we have Collected Company. This is such an awkward match, in my personal opinion. Alright, I think I'm just going to block here with Sailor. So now they're going to attempt to kill it. Interesting. I would not have done this. So with the ability on the stack, I'm going to go ahead and collect a company. I don't think we found what we needed. Nope, I don't think we did. Because even if we play Mausoleum Wanderer now, Heliod's not. Interesting. Yeah, because this is only instants and sorceries. We had to find a Rattle Chains, which we only had 2 left in the deck, so that's pretty unfortunate. Alright, I think this is the deck we definitely want our Deputy of Detention against. Alright, now they take Spell Queller. I don't think we get a draw. I think they just win it on our upkeep. Alright, I'm just going to concede. I mean, they have it here. So we'll go ahead to the sideboard. Alright, thinking about everything they played, I think we want the Glass Caskets and Deputy of Detentions. I think that's the only thing we want to bring in. Rest in peace, there's no point. Mausoleum Wanderer is good in the aggressive sense, but it's not great because they don't have a lot of instants and sorceries. Spell Queller is good, Empyrean Eagle is good, Rattle Chains is good. Selfless Spirit, I guess, is good. It's good against like the turns they're trying the Walking Ballista, but if they just respond with Walking Ballista, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I almost just kind of want to take out our 1-drops, but I don't think that's right, because I think we want to have an aggressive side to our battle state, board state. That being said, I think I can cut the Sailors, though. I think I want to prioritize these Deputies over the Glass Caskets, but I think I want all of them here. So let me see here. They don't have any counter spells, which is good. Spell Queller's good. Maybe I trim an Eagle or 2. And maybe a Herald. Herald's good, but not in this matchup, I think. And I think if we're bringing in... I think maybe if we're bringing in the Deputy of Detentions, maybe we don't want all the Heralds. Maybe we trim 2 of the Heralds. I think I'd want an Eagle over an Herald, though. Maybe it's a Selfless Spirit. So I think I take out the Sailors, a Selfless Spirit, an Eagle. Yeah, we'll play this out. I think this looks decent. We'll go ahead and submit. Hopefully we can tie things up here this game. Alright, this hand is awkward looking. But I think it's keepable. A lot of removal spells. Alright, we'll go ahead and start with the Heliod Fountain tapped here. Pass the turn. I think we're just going to bounce things that are... bounce things that might not even be relevant with Brazen Borrower. Like, if they play a Dakthos on turn 2 or something, I think we just bounce it to keep them off of Nykthosing. Alright, here's a Rattle Chain, so I'm going to go ahead and play out the Hollowed Fountain. Hopefully we find another land here. So that is one thing about keeping the hand that we did, is if we don't find another land, we might just be kind of screwed. Alright, there's Knight of the White Orchid. That's fine. I'm not worried about that one. I think we just played Rattle Chains here in attack. We have to pray to the land gods. Everyone pray to the land gods. Let us draw a land. If we lose our 5-0 because we don't draw a land, I'm going to be very sad. We have been doing extremely well. This was a questionable keep, though, so everyone leave a comment down below telling me I'm an idiot for keeping this hand. Alright, I'm not sure what our opponent's doing. It looks like they, like, stepped away for a minute, but they, like, didn't yield. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna Rattle Chains here. Oh no! Oh no! We didn't draw a land. This isn't good. I wonder if they think we're purposely not playing a land, so in case they have another Knight of the White Orchid or something. Look at that. They have another Knight of the White Orchid. And we purposely didn't play our land. That way they're also not getting a land. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm going to bounce with Brazen Borrower here. Again, I think we just want to cut their devotion down. Petty theft it away. Okay, thank goodness. That's actually probably one of the best lands we could have had. Alright, so I think I'm going to just attack here. I think we're actually going to just play Brazen Borrower end of turn. Unless they play something like Heliod or something and we want to Spellquiller it. The reason being, though, is because I want to make sure... like, if they play Knight of the White Orchid next turn, like the other one that they had, we can just Deputy of Detention them away. And that's going to cut down their devotion extremely hard and also, you know, clear their board state. Everything they built so far, at least. Plus, we'll have 5 power on board, and Deputy will make 6. Alright, so we'll attack in here for 2. And now we have the opportunity to Spell Queller or Brazen Borrower, and then next turn Deputy of Detention if we want, if they play something relevant. Alright, they have their lands, so they're not going to get the ramp off Knight of the White Orchid. I'm so happy we drew a green source and another land. That could have been extremely bad for us. Alright, here's Knight of the White Orchid. Play another Knight of the White Orchid. Yes! This is going to be so good and devastating for them. Holy cow. This looks so good. The only issue I can see happening later in the game is they get rid of Deputy of Detention and we have more lands than them and they just go and get a bunch of lands. Holy cow. Oh, please yield so I can Deputy of Detention. Please yield so I can Deputy of Detention. This is going to be insane. I'm like a kid in the candy store at the moment. This looks so good. Come on, opponent. There we go. Alright, I'm going to cast Brazen Borrower here. Alright, I'm going to play this tapped because I'm just going to play Knight of the White... Deputy of Detention. Goodbye. Yes. If they have Nykthos in hand, this just destroyed their battlefield. Oh, man. Exile target white permanent. That's alright. We have another Deputy. I wonder what's in their hand, though. I wonder if they just have the combo. Alright, I am going to go ahead and say yes to this. I think I'm going to go ahead and play the other Deputy. Now, if they have another Glare of Hearsay, like that sucks, but it's not the end of the world. As long as they don't have the combo here. Alright, they're going to draw a card with Raven Inspector. And the thing is, if they have the combo, we have the Brazen Borrower to actually break it up. Or the Petty Theft, whatever you want to call these split cards. The only issue I can see is the fact that we don't have exact lethal next turn. So we do have to be wary of that. Is this just a Walking Ballista? For 3. Okay. Probably kill our flyers. Yep. We're going to have to rebuild now, but I don't think that's the end of the world. Alright, I think this is fine. I think we just play this tapped here. Yeah, and I think we just hold our mana at the moment. They have 2 cards in hand. We just have to make sure that they don't pull off the combo out of nowhere. And if they try to add counters to Walking Ballista, we can just Brazen Borrower it away. Either to their hands or wherever. And the fact that we have Collected Company just means we might just be able to win next turn. If we get 2 like Empyrean Eagles or something to tap down their board. We're looking in pretty good shape this game. But we're looking in pretty good shape game 1 too, but then they were just able to find this little window to pull off the combo. It was pretty unfortunate. We had to find Rattle Chains and we just didn't. If we found Rattle Chains, that would have been our game. Alright, I'm just going to pass the turn here. No attacks. I think I Spell Queller this. Just move the my turn. And now we have Collected Company and Brazen Borrower up. And we're looking in pretty good shape. Our opponent's going to get hit down to 4 here. Ooh, this is interesting. So I think I actually play the Glass Casket here and try to take out Walking Ballista. Oh, wow, they just yield through? Okay. Well, they could have hit me for 1, but maybe they just know they're losing this game. Or maybe they're preoccupied with something else. Could be double queuing. Alright, here's another owl. So they can't combo this turn, so I might as well see if I can find a Spell Queller. Alright, we only have a Mausoleum Wanderer, but we also have a Selfless Spirit, which is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab both of these. Any order on the bottom. And now we at least have Mausoleum Wanderer in case they have a instant or sorcery. Plus we have this Petty Theft Brazen Borrower. Alright, they do find a Walking Ballista here. So I think they actually have to play the Walking Ballista here for 1. Yeah, so... Okay, No, I don't have lethal. Interesting. Actually, what I should have done is Brazen Borrower. Okay, I think I do have lethal though still this turn, because I'm gonna play the Herald. Our opponent, yeah, this is lethal, because if our opponent tries to kill the Mausoleum Wanderer, I just sacrifice Selfless Spirit in response, and then I tap down the Arcanist Owl, and then I can swing for 4 in the air. The other thing though, if they do manage to kill the Wanderer and the Selfless Spirit, I would have been able to, or if they would have been able to kill the Selfless Spirit, but not the Wanderer. Yeah, this is going to be lethal here. Alright, so going to the sideboard now. So was there anything we were disappointed in? I don't think so. I think this actually played out relatively well. Selfless Spirit's fine. Empyrean Eagle, I think 3 in the main, 1 in the side's fine. We liked Herald there, but I think we have other ways. Like we had the Brazen Borrower to find the line of play as well. Yeah, I think this is all fine. Maybe I do cut like 1 Mausoleum Wanderer for another Herald. I think Herald's pretty good, and I think being on the draw instead of the play allows us to be a little more reactive. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. We'll go ahead and keep and get back into it. So we're tied up 1-1, and this is for all the cookies in the cookie jar. If we win, we go 5-0. If we lose, this is going to be a 4-1. So wish us all luck. Pray to the land gods that we draw we draw enough lands and not too many. And then hopefully we find the right balance. Because I do think Spirits is a good matchup against the Heliod Ballista combo. Our opponent was just able to find that small window game 1 where they were able to combo off. Our opponent also seems a little distracted. I'm not sure if they're doing something else, but either way. They could be double queuing, like I said, or just doing something else. I don't know. So Rattle Chains, Herald, and Phantom. I think this is fine. We also have Glass Casket. Ooh, and they have no turn 1 play. So I think here we're going to start with a Hallowed Fountain tapped. And we'll pass. Next turn we can play out Botanical Sanctum and either play the Glass Casket or Rattle Chains. We'll see what our opponent plays out. Alright, Knight of the White Orchid. We would like to find some removal spells. That would be nice. I think if we're going the beatdown route, I think I need to hold Rattle Chains up. Because next turn we can play Herald also and start tapping down their stuff. which is a huge tempo swing in our favor. The big thing right now is, though, we don't have a lot of ways to deal with the combo. Alright, good thing they didn't just jam Heliod there, because we didn't have anything we could do. Alright, there's another Thraben Inspector. Probably get in here for 2, which is fine. Alright, there's no Path to Exile we have to worry about, so I'm just going to throw out Rattle Chains here. Alright, play a Glacial Fortress. Get in here for 2. The nice thing also is we can play all our spirits at instant speed because of Rattle Chains. So even if I wanted to play out like the Supreme Phantom, I could. We do have to play Glass Casket on our turn, though, if we want to end up playing that. We'll probably wait till next turn. I think this turn's going to be Herald, tap their Knight of the White Orchid during beginning of combat. And then next turn we can play Glass Casket, and then we can play Supreme Phantom. Alright, there's a Nykthos. So we really want to remove some of their devotion now if we can. I'm hoping they play their stuff main phase 1. That way I can play Herald at the beginning of combat. Alright, it looks like they're not going to. Hopefully they don't just have a Walking Ballista here. If they do, they can just kill our Rattle Chains and Herald. Collect a Company would be really good if we can find it. Alright, 4 mana. There's Heliod. What do they have as a follow-up? The nice thing here is we can actually steal Heliod with Glass Casket, because they had enough devotion. That's actually really neat. Alright, we're going to attack in here for 6 and start putting pressure on our opponent. If they have another Heliod, there's a chance, though, they can just combo off next turn. So I have to be scared of that. There's nothing I had in my hand to... Like, there's nothing we could have done, so running out the Supreme Phantom there is fine. I think actually playing the Glass Casket on Heliod was really, really good. If we find a Collected Company next turn that has the potential of being almost lethal or lethal, like we're hitting them down to 12 now. So next turn 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're going to be at 2. So they have 2 turns to find all their combo pieces. We really need to find a Spellcaller. If they have heal, there's a chance they just have the combo here. Alright, there's a Stasis Snare. They're going to take the Phantom, which I think is fine. Alright, they have something else to follow up. Oh, they're just going to draw. Wow, okay. We're looking at actually pretty good shape now. Please. Oh, there's a collected company. I think I just have to leave up the collected company now. I think I just passed the turn. Well, I'm going to attack, and then I pass the turn. Because if they play a Heliod, we have to find a Spell Queller. They only have 4 power right now out, so I'm just going to attack. And then next turn we have whatever we find off the collected company, we have Empyrean Eagle, and that should be the game. We're so close right now. Alright, there's a land. I mean, they could have the combo if we don't find the... There's Heliod. I think I have to collect a company now and hopefully find a Spell Queller. Oh, thank goodness. I think I'm actually going to grab the Selfless Spirit here, and I think that locks us up for the win. I'm going to tap down a couple things here with Herald. Steal the Heliod with the Spell Queller. And I think this is going to be game. I think the Selfless Spirit locks it up. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say 100% locks it up because they could have something like Stasis Snare. But if they have Stasis Snare and that's their plan, I think tapping down those two creatures there locks us up for at least attacking for lethal next turn. Alright, they're going to make 6 mana. Wow, they had enough for the combo. Okay, there's Arcanist. But I think this is good for lethal. Oh wow, they're tapped out. I think we just jam this Empyrean Eagle. Yeah, we play Empyrean Eagle and it's a spirit, so we can tap down Arcanist Owl. This is game. Wow. I can't believe we just went 5-0 in a collected company. Wow. Okay, I'm playing this tapped. I'm just gonna play out the Empyrean Eagle. We have lethal. I can see it. Attack. Oh, don't time us out. What are you doing, opponent? Yes! We got the 5-0 on camera. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a great adventure with all of you. That was Bant Spirits. I'm going to link my... I'm not going to do another deck tech for this. I did a deck tech for Blue-White Spirits. Go check that out. I will link it somewhere around here. But thank you all so much for watching. 5-0ing with Bant Spirits. Wow. I'm super impressed and super happy about that. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for checking out my Pioneer content. Go check out more if you're looking for a deck in Pioneer. We played quite a few of them, so go check them out. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my awesome sponsor, manatraders.com. Thank you, Mana Traders, for helping us out today in renting the deck we wanted to play and being able to get the full 75 from you. That's honestly a huge help. And each week that we play a new deck, Mana Traders helps us out because they're an awesome card rental service for MTGO, and they're really easy and simple to use. If you sign up for them today, you get to actually save 15% off your first 3 months. So go check them out. Thank you all so much for watching here again at Crocodile MTG. Hit that like and subscribe button, everyone, and I will see you in the next video series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out the description below for more Magic the Gathering content. This was Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we will see you next time.